Hey everybody, it's Heather here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because I was finally able to get my learners after waiting a whole extra year than I could have, and being given the runaround by a lot of different people from schools and stuff. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to be telling you today about how to get your learner's permit, which is a class 7. That allows you to drive with a supervising driver. I was about to post this video and I had my dad review my video, and he pointed out that I'd forgotten to add one very important key factor, and that is this is only for Saskatchewan, Canada. So if you're not in Saskatchewan, Canada and a homeschooler, this won't work for you. So first of all, you're going to need to get a customer number, so a SGI office. And you have to bring at least 2 pieces of personal identification that are acceptable. So that means like you have to have your passport or a health card or a birth certificate. Photo ID is also accepted, so that kind of thing. They don't accept social insurance numbers, so that won't work. Once you get your customer number, there's 2 ways of getting your learner's permit. So the first way is that once you turn 15, then you go to the public school and you find out what the driving instructor's schedule is, and you gotta be there for the classes that he's gonna take, like for the in-class training and the driving training. 30 hours of in-class and 6 hours of driving training. And during your class training, then you'll also take your test. So then after you get your learners, you gotta wait 9 months before you can take your road exam. That allows you to get a class 5. Which is, you don't have to have a supervisory driver when you go to drive. So the other method is that when you turn 16, you can basically do the same thing. Or you can just take your test, you can start driving, and then within the next 9 months, before the date that you need to take your road test, you need to have your hours of driving training with a driving instructor. So it's pretty simple if you're with a good school. First of all, I started off as a homeschooler, then I went to public school, and then I came back to homeschooling because the public schools I went to was very socialist, and pretty much you weren't allowed to excel. You had to stay with the rest of your class. You had to be group. You weren't allowed to actually get anywhere. So then after I came back to homeschooling, that school really did not like our family because, don't ask me why, very socialist school. They didn't really like us because we were homeschoolers. So then when I turned 15, I went to go in and they said, well, you got to contact SGI. So we contacted SGI and they said that we can go through the school. And then the school was giving us a big runaround, and then by the time we had everything they supposedly said that we needed, then we came back and they were like, well, we're already done, so it's too late now. So it's like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll just wait till I turn 16 and then I can still take it, right? So then when we contacted the school again, they said that I needed a customer numbers, and then we contacted them back and they said, well, we already are done our test, so you can't come in and take the test. But we're like, but I'm entitled to this. And then they're like, well, if you call at a certain time at this certain day, then we'll be able to get you to talk to the driver instructor here. Why don't you just give me the phone number? Like they said, okay, well, yeah, bye. So then that day came and we were super busy, so we couldn't do it. So then we were being given such a runaround with the school, so that then we were just like, do you know what, I'll just book my test for the $25 it is, take my test, and then I can start driving. So then we did that, and then the driver examiner that was there, she's like, well, you're entitled to this. So I'll contact the top of SGI and explain what's happening to her and get her to contact you. So then we got her to contact us. She told us that we needed to go to our superintendent and explain the problem because we can't be the first people that has had this problem, right? So we went to the superintendent of my school division that I'm registered with, and he said, yes, I am entitled to have free schooling and free tests, and they shouldn't be doing this to me because I had everything they needed. And so then he was able to get it set up so I can take my driver training in February, so that then by the end of the 9 months, so I can take my driver exams, like my road test. So that's how you do it. If you're having problems, you got to go to the very top. So you contact your superintendent, and he will be able to help you out, and hopefully they'll also sort it out with the school. Either of the ways that you do it, you have to wait 9 months of being a class 7 before you can take your road exam, which will allow you to be a class 5 driver. I hope this video helped you guys out and that you enjoyed watching this video. If you've had problems trying to get your drive, that this helped you out, and we enjoy hearing from you guys, and I'll see you next time.